Howdy. That's Texas for hello, how you doing, and have a great day. It's a pleasure to talk to you from here in San Antonio at the annual meeting. 27 years ago, I started my career at the Texas Transportation Institute, and one of my very first assignments was to chauffeur Mr. Jack Keese to San Antonio for a traffic management team meeting. Even at that tender age, I could tell there was something special about spending 3 hours in a car with Mr. Keese. He probably did more to promote transportation science than anyone else in Texas. And he told me on that trip that safety and efficiency can't be separated. They are two sides of the same coin. And today, 3 decades later, that voice still rings true. If you will picture in your mind some of your close ITE colleagues, I think you will see, as I do, someone who has made a difference in your career. Someone like Dennis Christensen, the director of TTI, who has forged a very special partnership between that institute and the Institute of Transportation Engineers. Or Connie Dudek, my first boss there. Or John Friebel, one of my predecessors in Garland, who is the very definition of a Texan. Or Wayne Kerfies, who also preceded me at the city, who is a consummate ITE volunteer. Or Jim Carville, my predecessor on the ITE board, who encouraged and helped me to follow him onto the board of direction. Someone like Steve Gale of New York, who knows and articulates the big picture. Or Dennis O'Malley, who squired 2 candidates around all over upstate New York looking at historical sites and gave them a much needed and much welcomed respite from a long, hard campaign. Or those who have preceded me as presidents of ITE, Marcia Anderson-Bomar, Bob Rogers, Tim Harp, Steve Gale, Steve Hoffner, and Alf Giebert, for their leadership of the Institute and their personal friendship. People like Randy McCord, Zaki Mustafa, Jim Goff, Kenny Voorhees, Steve Manhart, and Mike Klein, my running buddies on the ITE board. To people like Michael Sanderson, Jody Carson, Janet Montefiore, and Mike Nodler, whose support and leadership of student chapters has inspired a whole generation of young people to become transportation professionals. And to all of those students who I've watched become leaders in ITE, who continue to provide energy into this organization. My mentors, Dr. Fred Wegman, Jack Humphreys, and Ken Hetherington of the University of Tennessee. Dan Fambro, who was just recently announced as the most recent honorary member of the Institute. Marcia Eliza, Brian Bachner, and Rod Kelly. You can thank them or you can blame them, but they are the ones who got me started in this organization and the ones that have always challenged me and helped me to do my very best. And most especially to my campaign companion, my ITE colleague and my friend, Hibbett Neal. You could not ask for a finer person to travel around North America speaking about the future of our organization. He is the epitome of a Southern gentleman. Please join me when you see him next time in thanking him for his service, his contributions, and his continued involvement in the Institute. This spirit of helping one another become better professionals is what led me to this organization, kept me involved in it, and wanted me to inspired me to seek the highest levels of leadership. With your help and commitment, we will make sure that we are helping to address the pressing issues of society and at the same time remaining relevant to the daily work of our members. We will make sure that public leaders understand that our expertise is integral and vital to solving today's transportation problems. We will fully utilize new technologies to make it easier for our members to collaborate on developing, reviewing, and disseminating the body of transportation knowledge. And we will make sure that we are providing meaningful opportunities for students and younger members to grow in our profession. I would like to thank all of the districts and sections for their gracious hospitality to both Hibbett and I during our campaign. What an incredible privilege and honor it has been to be able to see so many professionals working together to make themselves and the profession better. There have been 4 ITE friends that have provided invaluable assistance to me in this campaign. The Rock of the East, Steve Bolt. the Rock of the Mountains, Pat Noyes, and the Rock of the West, Ray Davis. And to the official photographer and webmaster, Gary Thomas, he always makes me look good. I was only able to undertake this endeavor because I am surrounded by the most capable and dedicated professionals in the world in the transportation, engineering, streets, and stormwater departments in Garland, Texas. Their competence is matched only by their caring. I've also had the complete support of my peers on the executive management team at the city, who encouraged me and worked around my many absences. I work for a very special city where policy leaders recognize that involvement and leadership in professional activities benefit the community. I think it speaks for itself that our mayor, the Honorable Ronald E. Jones, took time out of his busy schedule to be here for the opening session and my swearing in. I am so blessed with a loving, supportive family. For 25 years, one person has given me and our two children, Ross and Ryan, unconditional love and support. She is a remarkable woman, caring and capable, loving and fun, beautiful and smart. When you see her the next time, please thank Fran and my family for their support of my ITE activities. Every day, our members work to make the world's transportation system work better. We care whether or not people can ride, walk, drive, or be driven safely and efficiently. It's important work, work that makes a difference in people's lives. We do it with passion and with caring and with a sense of responsibility that goes well beyond ourselves. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for this opportunity to make our professionals and our profession better.